Hello everyone. Glad you can join me today. I'm excited to do more Kingdom Come Deliverance, and unfortunately, despite wanting to start a book update of
Charles
the
the
day,
Fourth, King of Bohemia.
I did not get a chance to read anymore. It's been a crazy few days. However, I did see the movie Knives Out, and it was pretty interesting. It was weird how it sort of changed how you'd expect it to happen because it's sort of a murder mystery, but you know exactly sort of who was murdered, how it happened, and sort of who did it pretty early on after the first half hour or so. So it doesn't really keep you in suspense about who did it, but it was interesting that it kept you in suspense of basically why and like how are they getting away with it. It was sort of cool. There's a lot of like sort of motive investigations. Um, an interesting way of doing things. So we're really looking forward to doing more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Last time we had just woken up after burying our parents. So looking forward to um, there we go. Looking forward to being able to show you guys Ratai, the village. Um, First, I need to talk to Teresa's uncle. Uncle. Um, Teresa's uncle, the miller, because he paid for our recovery. So I'm gonna need to pay him back. And we did luckily also get our stuff.
Hey,
Here he is.
youngster, come here.
So he wants to talk to us. Let's talk. I'm Henry. Thanks for taking care
My
of me.
name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch.
Luckily, we did get most of our stuff back,
I'm not afraid of hard
so we
work.
should
You
have
won't
some
pay
money.
for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job.
And we have some stuff we can sell too. It was stolen fancy
If you prove
clothes,
to me
but
you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something
I
that
think
could
they
really
weren't
make
marked
my
as stolen
life.
anymore because we're in a new location and it's been time. What would you have me
What would you
do?
need from me?
We can save some money. I'll
A
take it.
trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while
One of
you're
the hints
doing it.
did say Millers
That
were
sounds
involved
straightforward
with
enough.
shady
Except for
business.
not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
So in this day and age with these people, touching corpses are a really big deal. The church was in control of basically everything, and the Catholic Church did not want people messing with dead people. So this would be a much. I mean,
Prepared for
grave
just about
robbing
anything
nowadays
after
isn't
the
exactly like
But go on.
a legitimate
Tell me
business.
Listen, it's
But
about
at this
ring
point, it would
my
have been
mate
huge,
Wozzeck,
much more
Cohel's
stigmatized
Miller,
than it
and his
is
iron.
nowadays.
Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I'll do
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. Can't believe
Is he
I've
actually
come to
paying me
this.
to do this too?
Digging up corpses.
Nice.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
I got spirits. Gave me booze. It's pretty funny. So objective started, get a spade. Ah, from the ashes, activated. Privileged Savage. So I remember I mentioned ended up getting the DLCs because I've been having so much fun with this. Sprawling along a abandoned village, now swallowed by the woods, you always wonder what secrets it concealed and why the villagers never returned there. So you're pleasantly surprised when Sir Divish told you he had plans for the old settlement. Sir Divish enlists your help in rebuilding Privileged after the band's been driven out of the hamlet in the main quest, Baptism of Fire. You're not sure if I look for that icon, however you will temporarily not be able to launch or continue playing DLT during any battle quests. The amorous adventures of Sir Hans Capon. This is also later. Band of Bastards. It's like a mercenary company will do and tournament. This was a free add-on, but still exciting. Ratai Upper Castle. So this is actually in the town I'm in right now. And once I complete the quest next to Godliness with Sir Hans, so it is later in the story, but not too far later. You'll be able to. It'll launch an instance of the tournament, and then it'll happen every 7 days, I think. And then A Woman's Lot is a Teresa's story before this. So later on we can like go back and do this stuff. Cool. Okay. Let's make sure we're all washed. You can't get any cleaner. That you need the best. So I'm already clean. So let's go to our inventory. Let's see where we're at. So first our weapons. So we have a sword, we have a shield, we have a bow, we have no arrows, and we can't really use the bow because we need 4 strength and 3 agility. Right now we have 3 agility, so we're close on strength, but our agility is still very low. We still have a point for our main level that we don't want to use yet. So armor. Bianca's ring? Sure. Let's wear the armor. Noble shoes. Guess we're wearing the noble shoes. So as you can see, some of these are sort of damaged. Some of them are fine. I thought we had, let's see, that goes there, that goes there. Thought we had some better stuff, or a few more things, but I guess not. So there's definitely some torso armor we need. A bit of leg armor we're missing, but that's like heavy leg armor. Body chainmail, body plate. Okay. We can do a necklace. We need arrows, and spurs are sort of fun too. So let's see, where's our nourishment? 55 and energy 77. So we should have some good stuff. Bread roll, let's see, nourishment of 7. Bread nourishment of 17. So let's eat a bread. Or 2 even. Cool. And then we can eat a bread roll. Perfect. Nourishment of 6, energy of 0.5. That'll work. It'll put us just over, so we are technically overeating. But it'll drop back down as well. Do we still have a shovel is the other thing. Broken arrows. Broken arrow can't be repaired. But we can get half a groschen for them. And they weigh very little, so I'll keep it for now. We do still have 120 groschen. They call the money. 2 lockpicks, okay. We have a treasure map, right? Don't see a shovel. Let's see. Let's go to all real quick. No, no shovel. Okay, let's go find a shovel. Here's a dog. Can I get in this building? Aha, I can get in this building. Yeah, let's see if we... Oh, that's not a washing trough. I was going to say, let's try to wash again with our clothes on, because our clothes might be dirty as well. Okay, I don't see a shovel in there. I feel like it should be somewhere obvious. He said there was one around the mill somewhere. Can't pick up that axe. That looks like garbage. It's the outhouse. No, not there. Lockpick very hard. That's not going to be doable right now. No? I can sit. Shovel. Huh. We'll find it yet. Don't you worry. Pick another marigold. Oh, chamomile too. Again, we're trying to upgrade our herbalism. It takes a long time to get it upgraded, as we've seen. Well, we've upgraded it like to level 3 or something, but we need level 5 before we get the first perk. So, it's just gonna take a while, but I'm sure I can sell these for... I'm sure I can sell these for a little money at least, if I need to. Wash up. Get a little less scruffy. That seems like a door, but I guess not. Come on, where's the I gotta be careful jumping. Remember, I jumped in the last one and it didn't go so well. Grab the scythe. This is like my trunk, I think. Lockpick, very easy. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so I'm full up on these. That's okay. So there's some hides, and they sell for a decent amount. But, you can always get them later. Since we're not selling yet, I want to make sure we can hold stuff. Because you see we are at 68 out of 78. Which means we're almost over encumbered. Not quite yet. But getting there. Do you know where the shovel is, Teresa?
Have you eaten yet?
I have.
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake
She
it
made the
yourself?
bread for us.
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
She needs to wash. But do you...
Look at you, lover boy.
Oh, so how did you manage to survive? So maybe this is what starts a woman's lot. Fancy little walk. I'd like to know. Like to know where I can find a shovel.
That's all.
I can't ask that. Fancy walk might be fun, but not right now, maybe. Some poppies. I can make pain relief or something. Now, where's a shovel? Dandelion. I like the vaulting animation, it's fun. Ooh, can I go in here? I cannot go in here. Where's his shovel? He said I could find a shovel. I've probably just passed it or something. Hey, I reached a new level in Vitality. Cool. Vitality determines how much you can endure. The more Vitality, the more stamina, and the faster it regenerates. Awesome. Running, surmounting obstacles, and surviving combat enhance Vitality. Every third level, I'll get a perk point. So I just need to level it up one more time. Cool. Progress, though. Level 2 out of 3 is not bad, and I'll take the extra stamina for sure. Definitely need it. Still haven't found the shovel. Let's see the map. Maybe it'll be like on the map a little clearer. New DLC quest. Activity giver, quest giver. Go to perk scene to see Sir Radzig. DLC quest. Get the Dead Man's Ring for Miller Peshik. So the Dead Man's Ring's over there, and the main quest's over there. I'm gonna look a little longer for the spade. I don't have a lot of time today, unfortunately, so it won't be that long of a video. Hopefully I can either do a little more later or tomorrow. But I just don't have a lot of time tonight, and I haven't had time yet. But I wanted to get a little done for you guys so you could see some at least. Where's the shovel? That's all I need. All I need is a shovel. Oh, for a nail, the kingdom was lost. A shovel! Yay! Okay, now let's go dig someone up. Okay. Guess I lost my horse. That's unfortunate. I mean, didn't really expect to keep it, I suppose, but still, it would have been nice to keep. Stay on the roads to help me discover new things. Sage. I don't know if I have any sage yet. Let's get some. It's interesting how different games do plants differently. This one, it seems like it's really hard to tell when you'll see what plants in a way. But like I know in Red Dead Redemption 2, whenever you find like one plant, there's almost always another 2 or 3 of the same kind right in its vicinity. Because whenever they put one plant in, they always make it like a little grouping. So like if you find a plant you really want, you're almost guaranteed to have more than one piece of it, copy of it, whatever you want to call it. It's interesting that in the woods in this game, here's like some example, but you can definitely really get lost in them. You can go hunting. There's it's actually more like poaching, honestly, because you can't really just go hunting. Yeah, it's more like poaching, but you can go poaching and sell it to certain people. It's a little like stolen items, only certain people buy them. But okay, so now let's make a save. The good thief, yeah. I'll work on seeing if I can find something to let me save more times. Okay, so it says I have to sneak around. It says the dogs will be distracted by meat, he said, but the executioner is a little harder to get by. I don't know. I do fit behind here. Nice. So it looks like somewhere over there, maybe. How far away is it? Oh, so it's like at the gallows, not at his house. There's a dog. Here, let me see. Do I have any dried meat? Or roast duck. Let's try dropping that. See if that works. Because it's almost spoiled. See, there it is. Maybe that'll distract the dogs enough. He's over there. I don't know if I need anything from him. So let's just see if I can go run and grab it. We discovered Gallows Hill. Oof. Alright, here's a grave. Start digging. Oh, that's interesting. It actually, like, empties.
Christ wound, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here?
It's not just, like, instant or anything.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
So he doesn't have the ring. I wonder if the executioner took it. I feel like that's what Peshek's gonna tell me anyways. He's gonna be like, "Oh, well, go check the executioner." Um, so I'm gonna see if I can take some initiative. You know. Now he was chopping wood. Let's drop some dry meat for the dog. Don't think that worked. It might have worked. Wash off all the grave robbing dirt. In a private area. Doesn't look like there's anything good in here. I don't know where he is. Just kind of concerned. Now you can do sort of stealth takedowns. Oh, I think I saw him in the other room. Lockpick and easy. Let's give it a shot. Come on. Good. Still don't see him. Well, he's got 29 groschen. I'll take that, certainly. But nothing else there I need. Rob, what's in here? Mead and spirits. It's a lot of alcohol, but it's worth a bit of money. And yeah, you can see him right in the corner there. Now I'm trespassing, so this might be where the good stuff is, because before it was just I'm in a private area, and now it's full on trespassing. Lockpick of easy. Lockpick of easy. Let's try this one. I actually probably shouldn't be wearing full armor. It's probably noisier than I need to be. But Dead Man's Ring, eh? And Shaver Snaps. That's worth a lot of money. 2 of them too.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Oh, so he might have tricked me. I reach a new level in stealth. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm increasing my stealth and my lockpick from doing this. So that's nice. I don't need to get any of that because it is still stealing, and not everyone will buy a stolen thing. Let me see if I can get a stealth thing yet. Yeah, see, like this bandage is marked as stolen, and these aren't because they weren't. Stealth. Lockpicking's almost up. Skills. Stealth, level 2. Let's see. I have takedown. Lets you knock people out from a crouching position. And level 3, I get to get something. Right now I still just have the 1 point that I'm saving up. However, when I went across this door, I heard him say, "Hey, who's there?" So he's probably close by. Now I'm just in a private area, so I won't get in as much trouble. And now I'm home free. Cool, so I found it, luckily. Luckily it wasn't on his person, because I definitely wouldn't have been able to get into that other room undetected. It's possible I would have been able to talk to him, bribe him, bargain with him, knock him out. I discovered rat eye. Ah! Yes, I did. Wow, that's big walls. On a nice hill, too. Good defensible position. Now let's head back to the miller, since I'm already... I don't need to eat from the pot, because our nourishment was almost full. Or we actually overate last time, if you remember. I discovered baths. Single-handedly, Henry of Skalitz discovered baths. I'm sure I could make that joke for a lot of things. I don't know if I'll continually make that joke or not. I may make it a few more times at least, though. Because I'm sure it'll be applicable again. She a shop? A tanner. So she might buy hides and things.
What do you want from me?
Let's talk trade. Yeah, so she has hides, so if I had picked up hides, I might be able to sell them. I'm not going to sell anything right now, though. Because I think I want to try to sell... Most of what I want to sell is clothing. It's fancy clothing. So I'll either probably save that to wear for a fancy occasion, or I'll save it to... more likely I'll sell it to, like, a clothing shop, a tailor. Miller Peshik.
God be with you.
I've got... Ooh, can you teach me to pick locks? Let's do that. Might give me a free lock pick, which will be nice. Might help me increase my... Try unlocking the trunk. Okay.
Hold the lockpick with the right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler. You're a dab hand, pal.
Leveled up lockpacking.
Out of you yet. Remember, this trunk's only for practice. Real
Hey, that's the Saver Snaps, too. So this, like, just keeps locking. Let me see. Let's see. So I just leveled up lockpick, which is awesome. So let's see what we can get. So lasting lockpicks. Your lockpicks will be more durable. After successfully picking a lock, you have a 20% chance of recovering lockpicks. And then let's see that. Level 6, which is the next one, Deft Grip. The starting position will be closer to the end of the lock, making it easier. And Luck of the Drunk will be 30% easier to open locks when drunk, but also be 30% easier. So I don't need that one. Deft Grip would obviously be helpful. Repairman would be helpful, but I think I want them to last longer. Because I think lasting double is better than a 1 in 5 chance of getting it back. So I'm going to get lasting lockpicks. And now look, so it's... let's see. It's from the beginning of the cursor to the downward part right now. So let's see what happens if I lockpick it again. Let's see. Let me see if it gives me more XP. Because I think this chest just keeps relocking itself. Definitely doesn't fill up, which is unfortunate. Yeah, see, lockpick easy. So let's see. Go back to the... Oh, it does. So I can just keep picking this and level up lockpicking. I'm not going to abuse this too bad. I will say that. However, I do want to do it maybe a couple more times. Because having it be easier to open locks is absolutely going to help us going forward. I think getting into places that we're not supposed to get into will help us. We're going to try being stealthy. As you can see by us digging up corpses, we obviously don't have too many scruples. I might just do like 1 level up worth. I don't think I'll sit here doing this too long. It's sort of a fun, it's an okay mini game. As far as lockpicking goes, it is definitely not the worst. If you've been watching my Alpha Protocol game through, that one's almost just too easy. You just move things up and down. Is this still giving me XP? Yep. Probably just 1 more and I'm leveled up. Awesome. So I don't know how long this will actually stay here for. I don't know if it's just always here. Reaching level lockpicking. Awesome. Okay. I'm just curious if it'll keep doing it as well even after I've leveled up. Yeah? So hopefully I can always come back to that. Maybe if I find a lock that's just too hard for me, I can come back and level up a few times. But for now, let's return the ring. I've got the ring.
Have that ring for you.
Reputation gained. Yeah.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnis. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too.
Awesome.
A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy.
Oh, so I
Whose
unlocked a trader
secrets
too
do
from
you
him.
have? I mean, the kind that used to belong to someone
Maybe I'll
else.
sell
You
that
can't
bandage
sell
I
it to
stole.
just anyone.
Um,
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
okay. Sell stolen
I've got
goods.
some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
So he has a dagger, bunch of lockpicks, the Rule of St. Nicholas, and a treasure map. We do want treasure maps. So let's buy the treasure map, and let's sell... Oh, the bandage isn't even marked as stolen anymore. Well, we want to sell the broken arrows for sure, because those we're not going to be able to do anything with. We could sell some of our flowers, but as you can see, none of them are really worth anything. We could sell this. I don't think we're going to keep it around too much, but I want to see if I can get a better price for it at a like tailor, because it's not really marked as stolen anymore. So it's at 75 groschen right now. These aren't too pricey, so I'm going to sell them. Same with the hat, because these are 75 and 85, so they could get me like a lot more. But because the others were less, even if they could get more for them, it wouldn't be a lot more. So 75 and 85. Let's see. So I've stolen these two. So I'll add those, I think, too. And I stole some spirits. Cool. So if I look at the basket, because of the stuff I've stolen and are going to sell, but I'm going to buy a treasure map. So I'm going to pay 80 groschen. I have 150 groschen, so this is almost half my money, but who knows how much I could get out of the treasure map. So let's see the treasure map. I think it's this one. Nope, Ledechke is the one we had before. Let's see the new one. Oh, it's from Ratai. Okay. New something New Ho, and then south. So from Ratai, follow the river probably east, and then go south after New High. So let's go to the map. We probably don't. So it's probably here's the river. Here's Ratai. It's either down this way or down this way, more likely. That's a lot of things to discover in Ratai. Oh, there's a activity giver at the baths. So let's go to the baths first to find out what that is. And then I think we're going to go up to Ratai to progress the main quest a bit so we can unlock more things. Because I know for a fact that there's a trainer up at the castle who trains you in sword fighting, and before you get like counterattacks and combos. And before you get counterattacks and combos, it's really hard to do well with combat. Because those are like the bread and butter of this combat system. We also have to pick a class of weapon. So if you look at combat, we did increase warfare from 0 to 1, which is just like fighting in general, I believe. Total fighting skill with weapons or unarmed. Defense, we barely got it. So we upgraded sword a little, because obviously we've used some sword. But there's also mace, bow, and axe. So bow's its own classification for sure. That doesn't matter. But axe, mace, or sword. So let's see. Axe. Axe makes you more focused. Axes increasing the power of your attacks. 7, 14, and 20. Same thing. So swords have the most perks, it seems. Yeah, so maces and axes only have a few perks, and swords have many. So that might be a reason to use swords as our main weapon. But it seems like it is best to like choose one of these to focus on. I think we're probably gonna go swords, just because they're probably the coolest. They're probably the most common. They have the most skills to them. Coolest, probably by looks, honestly. But if we find a really cool mace or axe, we might train with it for a bit. I could definitely see us doing that. So you can see on the map there's an activity giver somewhere this way. So I want to see...
What are you gaping at? You paid?
Thank you, Lord.
Good health to you.
That's more friendly. So you fight for
Only
coin.
the brawler who takes bets.
Oh.
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
This is
Hang
out of
on,
left
I know
field.
who you are, and I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
What are the
Are
rules?
there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that. Got it?
Let me at least save it first. But I think I'll give it a shot right now. I think that could be fun. Also, you saw the miller was selling a dagger, and I believe if I buy a dagger, I can do, instead of just knockout, I can do like a stealth kill. You fight for
Are you
coin.
the brawler?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz.
Hang on,
So
I
same
know.
thing. Let's fight.
All right, let's fight then. If you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent
Ah,
for
so has to
me,
be two other
and for
people,
two other
and
regular
then I can
brawlers,
fight this guy.
Stephen
Of
and a
course.
fellow they call Ringlet.
I always like doing these types of these types of
I'll
quests
be with you.
where I can so Ringlet and Steven, did he say? I can look back at it later. But cool. So I always like these types of quests because they are good fight practice. They're really good XP. I have fairly good armor, which is nice. So that would hopefully translate at least a little to an arm fight. Though I don't know if I'd be able to keep it on or not. But yeah, I'll see if I can find maybe one of these other two today. We'll see if we have time for that or not. See what this main quest does. I can now fast travel. So with that symbol, I can fast travel to those. Cool. I have an optional objective here. What's that? So yeah, whenever I go to the map, you'll see that it sort of opens up a little bit by little bit as I go. Oh, it's up here. Oh yeah, take the ring to Kohelnitz. These are quests. I don't know why I have quests marked way up there. And this is where I start. So this is Skalitz way up here. Ravna's the town I sort of ran through, and Talmberg is the town that I escaped from. And now we're down here in Rattay, or something.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? And what
So let's see,
makes
I
you
might have to
think he'll see
persuade him
you
a bit. Yeah, so I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith. I think this'll work.
Come on,
I
I'm
think
not
I look
some
good enough.
peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you.
Nope.
Now bugger off.
Reputation lost. That's unfortunate. Oh wow, he has a lot of prestige and
I
let's
may
see,
not look the part, but I know about
even though I'm
honour
not very
and duty.
persuasive compared to him,
Mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened.
but
to the
it might be
Sword Commission.
convincing enough of a yeah,
Go ahead. It'll
convincing
be
enough of
your
an argument.
skin if
I didn't want to try to
someone
intimidate him out because he's a guard, and whatever my level of armor is, his is better. So I discovered a camp. Beggar Jane Tuck.
What are you here for?
I don't know.
Good luck then.
So these are the Skalitz refugees. Vagabond.
I'll be with you.
What are you
What are
hanging
you
around?
hanging around for?
No, I don't.
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive.
So you're a pickpocket?
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for
So
himself.
he
the swine.
honestly begged some of it, pickpocketed some of it, and he took all of it.
Pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong. I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too.
I like the handy
What do you
trick. Yeah,
Right.
I'll
I reckon I can
I'll be a
manage that.
scoundrel.
How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him, half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it.
But if you get my money back from Pastor of the Guard,
Ooh.
I'm sure I can put some more work your way.
Okay. So, awesome. So I have to find Pasdera the Guard and pickpocket him. Still 50 groschen. So that means I can make 25 groschen, which is a fair amount of money. These treasure maps are pretty expensive, so we're going to have to keep earning money if we want to keep buying them. We already passed up one in Townburg, which might take a while to get back to. Okay, good. I was just worried.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him.
Yeah,
What are you
those
doing here, lad?
textures.
We thought you were done for.
Still waiting to pop in.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is
Let's
he here?
cut to the chase.
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
Okay, well,
No.
A, I do have a sword.
Bandits
But
attacked
B,
me
it's
and
not the right
stole
sword anyway.
it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't know why he let me keep all this armor. I mean, I'm sure it's not, like, great armor compared to, like, what I'll get later. But it's a fair addition to what I have now. That's for sure. I think I might have to go up another level. Because it's definitely, like, right here. But, it's not. Or maybe it's down a level? Well, let's try up first. Yeah, this looks good. Awesome. Go talk to Sir Radzig.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Peaceonmars is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Peckstein is at your disposal as long as
So
you
that's
wish,
maybe the name of the
Your Grace.
castle,
Just
but
as well you have another
Rattay is the
castle at
name of
other
the
end of town, eh?
town.
At any rate, I'm
Yeah, I
bound
noticed
to
that there are
present
sort of two castles.
and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Well, who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits.
The hand motion.
Order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year.
Which
Sigismund
is
ran out of coin for knights,
long, but
so he recruited those whore sons
not that
settled
long
in
compared to
Hungary.
some.
The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why do you
It's like,
come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination.
Yeah, see, we're those things.
Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh,
This is
fortune
definitely a
has
promotion.
Finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard
Cool.
might help.
So I can be a
Might.
town guard.
In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
Probably means
But
I get
let's
some
be
free
clear.
gear too.
You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't
Definitely
forget, Henry.
Doesn't seem a big fan of me.
Don't disappoint me.
I like how
I won't.
it's slowly gotten darker and darker outside the windows in the back there. I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but I noticed it as the cutscene went on. It got darker, which is cool. I thought cool. Time was still passing.